Could we please get spotters, loaders, and refs to their positions and tech desk as well, please? Alrighty, welcome everybody to the first session of many of Junior, Masters, Bench Only, Equipped Nationals for 2018, as well as the Melbourne Open. We have 20-ish, I think, lifters this evening. They're kicking us off. First off, we have Ophelia Murray. The bar is loaded. Yes, sorry. Oh, I can't see the lights. Pick your name again. Is that a good lift? Hey, man. Was that a good lift? That was a good lift. Sorry, everybody. We're just working some stuff out. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Next up, she's Shakira Baltic, 42.5. Melbourne traffic causing havoc with the tech desk, as half of the people who should be here are stuck in a car. What are the benefits of living in the country? I don't have traffic. Just cows. No. Cows make lots of traffic. Yeah. And the bar is loaded. Well caught by the spotters there. She'll be back. 2 more attempts. Bar is loaded for Annie Coleman. 42.5 again. Yes, get him to right. Very crisp looking squat there. 3 white lights, that's how you started off. Next up, we have Genevieve with a 45 kilo squat. As some may notice, we do have quite a lot of, I believe, first-timers to the powerlifting scene out here today. It's great to see. No pressure like a national competition. And the bar is loaded. Looks pretty good. And the referees agree. 3 more white lights. Next up we have, I want to say Irene with 55. Spotters and loaders ensuring that the bar is nice and tight and centered. And the bar is loaded. It was fast. And the refs agree, 3 white lights. Next up we have Jasmine, also on 55 kilos. Ask the day manager. Let's go. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Jasmine. Bar goes down, bar goes up. Tech desk guy misses a step. The refs could press the buttons, please. Katrina. And 3 white lights. That was the tech desk's fault. Next up we have Hayley, also at 55 kilos. Bar is loaded. Another really good squat there. Refs agree, 3 white lights. Next up, we've got Ingrid, followed by Jessica. And then we start up at the top again with Shakira and Ophelia. For those of you new to the sport, this is the first movement of powerlifting, the squat. The idea is to get the hip crease below the top of the knee and then stand back up with it, hopefully. Bar is loaded. Ingrid, then Jessica. Nice and controlled. 3 more white lights. Next up we got Jessica, then back to the top with Shakira, Ophelia, Genevieve, Annie. 65 kilos. We move up to the blue plate. Blue's a good colour. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Jessica. I'm Woody. Yeah, I've also run the live stream. Another good looking squat. Oh. Another fail by the tech desk. If the rest could just click their buttons, sorry. It's me. If our lovely left ref, Jack, could please press a button. Jackie. It's on me. That's on the tech desk. 3 white lights. It was a good lift. Do apologise. We're back at the top. And the bar is loaded. And the bar is loaded for Shakira. Yeah, someone has to do this because it's too hard. Focus on one thing, but I can't focus on two. And she stood it up. And the referees agree. 3 white lights. Always a good start. Yep. Next up is Ophelia with 45 kilos. And the bar is loaded for Ophelia. 45 kilos. Let's get around her. Stands it up. 3 white lights. It's a really good opening session. Next up we got Genevieve, 47 and a half. Not years old, kilos, obviously. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm going to set it there once I get this. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Genevieve. Up it goes. Referees say 3 white lights. It's going very well. Next up we have Annie Coleman. She's attempting 50 kilos for her second attempt. Lifters get 3 attempts per lift. Chief referee just ensuring everything is on the level and the right way. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Annie. Pretty textbook looking bit of squat in there. 3 white lights. Next up is Jasmine, 57.5 kilos, followed by Arini, Haley, Ingrid, and Jessica. Then we're back to the top for last attempts of squats. Bar is loaded. Squat goes down, squat comes up. And 2 to 1, that is a good lift. 1 red from the left for depth. As I said before, you do have to get your hip crease below the top of the knee, but you only have to get 2 out of 3 whites. Next up is Irene with 60, then Haley, Ingrid, and Jessica. Bar is loaded. That was a crisp looking squat. 3 white lights from the judges. Next up, Haley, also attempting 60. Spotter's just ensuring that it's at the perfect height for the lifter to successfully execute. And the bar is loaded. As the coach says, lovely. 3 more white lights. Lots of white lights. It's what we want to see. Next up is Ingrid, attempting 65 kilos. Just a little bit below body weight. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Ingrid. Looked pretty good. Just waiting on the left ref to press the buttons a little bit harder, Jacqueline. 3 white lights. Last in this attempt of the second squat attempts is Jessica. She's attempting 70. This time well over her body weight. Always a nice little milestone. And the bar is loaded. It's gone down, it's gone up. The refs might just need to press the button because the tech desk missed again. We're trying. But it doesn't matter, it's 3 white lights. We now move to third attempt and last attempt squats. Starting at the top again with Shakira. She's going for 45. Then Ophelia, Genevieve, Annie, Jasmine, Irene, Haley, Ingrid, and then Jessica again. Then we will move to the next group. And the bar is loaded. Who's yelling at me? Nailed it. 3 white lights from the judges. Next up, we've got Ophelia. She'll be attempting 47.5. And the bar is loaded. Referees say 2-1. It's a good lift. On the left for depth, which is fine, something to work on. Next up we have Genevieve attempting 50 kilos, 2.5 above her second. And the bar is loaded. Down and up, and 3 white lights. 3 for 3 on squats. Next up is Annie, 57.5. Slightly bigger jump, 7.5 kilos over her second. And the bar is loaded. Let's hear it for Annie. Another good looking squat. 3 more white lights. Next up, Jasmine, 62.5. And for the lifters in the next group, that is Group A, you have 3 lifters to put in a change of opener attempt. 3 lifters. The bar is loaded for Jasmine, 62.5 kilos. Well deep on that squat. 3 more white lights. Next up, Irene, 67.5. Bigger jump than from her first to her second. Shows confidence. We like confidence. Then it'll be Hayley, Ingrid, and Jessica, and then into the next group, where we may see some very big squats, especially from Simon Bergner. Competing equipped, which I may explain if you're lucky. And the bar is loaded for Irene. Positively ran to the bar, crushes a squat. 3 more white lights. Next up, Hayley, also 67.5. Lifters in Group A, this is your last attempt to put in a change of attempt for your opening squats. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Hayley. That is a controlled squat. 3 more white lights. Next up, Ingrid. Lifters in Group A, you can no longer make changes to your squat openers. No more changes to openers. 70 kilos here for Ingrid. This is that bodyweight squat. And a little bit. Bar is loaded. Lovely controlled squats here. 3 more white lights. It's almost as bright as our lovely platform at the moment. Last in this group, we have Jessica attempting 77.5 kilos. She is up to the big red plate. Each red plate weighing 25 kilos. The bar itself, 20. The collars, an extra 2.5 total. Nope, 2.5 each. Here we go. Remember to big claps. This is the last one of the group. The bar is loaded for Jessica. Get around her. All the grind. Referees say, unfortunately, 2 red lights. 1 for depth, and from this... both for depth, sadly, from the center and the left ref. We now move on to Group A. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. There we go. First up, we have Marion Fowler with 100 kilos, followed by Courtney Pascoe, Caroline Schiller, James Dudley, Darwin, Mike Elms, Mitch Keogh, Glenn Spooner, and Simon Bergner with 235. We will require more spotters at that point. For reasons of safety, over 200 kilos, the rest can ask for 5 spotters on the platform. And the bar is loaded. Marion kicking us off with squats in Group A. The dulcet tones of Robert Wilkes. Chest, 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 chest. She gets 3 white lights. Good opener. Robert Wilkes, of course, our dear leader of Powerlifting Australia. Next up, Courtney Pascoe, 102.5. I'll hit. I know. Tomorrow it'll be better. And the bar is loaded for Courtney. In and out pretty quick. 3 white lights for Courtney. Coming all the way from the National Sports Performance Centre. Next up, Caroline, 117.5 kilos. Yeah. been around a bit. Who needs me? And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Caroline. In and out. 3 white lights for Caroline. I believe a Queenslander down in our wonderful climates. Coached by Elias. 170 kilos for James Dudley. Out come the red plates. As I was saying earlier, we do have a lot of sessions this weekend. I think it's 14 sessions. We're running from now until Sunday night. Covering all ages from 14 to 80 plus. If you can still lift, you can compete. Powerlifting is very inclusive that way. The bar is loaded for James, 170 kilos. Good, crisp looking little squat there. 3 white lights for James. Next up, Darwin, 177 and a half. 3 red plates. Always another good little milestone to get. Now, a lot of these lifters are lifting what we call raw. That means that they don't have supportive suits or equipment. What they can use is a belt. And they can use some knee sleeves and knee wraps. But we do have Simon, the end of this. He will be competing equipped. Bar is loaded for Darwin. 177 and a half. Well controlled. 3 white lights. Can squat, can't pick matching socks. Next up we got Mike, 182 and a half. Weight's starting to get a little bit heavier here. We will soon need more spotters, just so they're aware and they're paying attention. Spotters, loaders, refs, volunteers. Bar is loaded. All required for this sort of meet. Speedy, speedy. 3 white lights for Mike. Another MU lifter, coached by Robert Wilkes. Next up, we got Mitch, 192 and a half. Followed by Glenn, 195. Then Simon Bergner, 235 kilos. Then we go back to the top of the group. Marion, Courtney, Caroline, James. But for now, 192 and a half for Mitch. You sort of keep Rough idea on it. And the bar is loaded. Let's go, Mitch. It is. We need to be able to see that. That's time. Don't worry. Down and up, pretty quick. 3 white lights. Bit of a man bun going on there. Love a bit of hair. 195 now for Glenn. It's a good squat. His weight in is a very light 93, but will fit into our new weight classes that will be happening in only a couple of weeks. Bar is loaded. Let's go, Glenn. 195. Another good-looking squat. Referees agree. 3 more white lights. This is what I want to see. Lots of whites. The dream is to go 9 for 9. Get every single lift and get 3 white lights on every one of those. Last in the group, Simon Bergner, National Sports Performance Centre. Have I done that the right way around? Yes, there it is on a jumper. 235 kilos. He is competing equipped. Means he's allowed to wear knee wraps and a squat suit, which helps to shift more weight. It's not quite as popular as raw powerlifting, as you do need friends, mainly, to get into suits. It's a very highly technical sport, equipped lifting. As we're over 200 kilos, we do have the 5 spotters there, ready to catch him if anything untoward were to happen, which it won't. Bar is loaded for Simon. That was quick once he got down there. 3 white lights. Next up, we're back to the top. Marion, 105, followed by Courtney, Caroline, and James. As you saw with that equipped squat, it's very hard to get it to move. Simon will be covered in bruises tomorrow. The things you do for the love of the sport. So, if you do get a red light, just ask.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just want to read out what the fluid is. You can read it every so often. You can read out the ref will look at the bar is loaded.
The bar is loaded for Marion Falla. The bar is loaded for Marion. She's got a 5 kilo jump. And we've got a good lift. Good work. Next up, we've got Courtney Pascoe with a 7.5 kilo jump at 110 kilos. The bar is loaded for Courtney. And we've got 2 white lights. That's a good lift. Good work, Courtney. Next up, we have Caroline Schiller with a 10 kilo jump at 127.5 kilos. The bar is loaded for Caroline. And that's a good lift with 3 white lights. Next up, we've got James with 180 kilos on the bar. Followed by Darwin, Mike, and Mitch. And the bar is loaded for James. A nice easy squat, so that's a good lift by James with 3 white lights. Next up, we've got Darwin with 187.5 on the bar with a 10 kilo jump. The bar is loaded for Darwin. We've got 3 white lights. It's a good lift for Darwin. Well done. Next up, we have Mike with 192.5 on the bar. That's a 10 kilo jump. The bar is loaded for Mike. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights. Next up, we have Mitch with 202.5 kilos on the bar. So we're going to need 5 spotters. Mitch is taking a 10-kilo jump from his opener. The bar is loaded.
Well, mate. Your opener.
A good fight there. And we've got 2 white lights, 1 red. Well done. Next up, we've got Glenn with 205 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded for Glenn. Come on, Glenn.
Go, Spoon. Come on.
And we've got 2 white lights, so it's a good lift. Next up, we have Simon with 250 kilos on the bar. Excuse me. We've got the bar loaded for Simon. Come on, Simon. And that's 3 white lights for Simon at 250 kilos. Next up, we're back to the beginning of the list with Marion with 110 kilos on the bar. So far, we've got no missed lifts in the squats in this group. So let's hope that keeps up. The bar is loaded for Marion. effort, but it's a no lift. Next up, we've got Courtney with 115 kilos on the bar. A 5-kilo jump from her last attempt. The bar is loaded for Courtney. And it's 2 white lights. That's a good lift for Courtney. Well done. Next up, we have Caroline with 132.5 kilos on the bar. It's a 5-kilo jump. The bar is loaded for Caroline. What a good struggle. That's a no lift, unfortunately, but what a fight. Next up, we've got James Dudley with 187.5 kilos on the bar. James is followed by Darwin and Mike. The bar is loaded for James. Three white lights for a pretty solid squat from James. Next up, we've got Darwin with 192.5 kilos on the bar. Coaches for Group B, you've got 5 minutes to make changes to openers for bench. It's not? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Thanks. The bar is loaded for Darwin. We've got 3 red lights for Darwin. But well done, good effort. Next up, we have 200 kilos on the bar for Mike Elms. We're going to need all 5 spotters. The bar is loaded. What a fight. And it's a good lift with 3 white lights. Well done. Now we've got Mitch next up with 207.5 kilos on the bar.
Chief Ref. I don't know who it is. Are we having a 5-minute break?
Yes, that was my bad.
Between?
Yes. The bar is loaded for Mitch.
Come on. Come on, Mitch. Aggressive, mate. Come on. Right. Where's the bar? Big air. Back with back. Get up! Get up!
A solid effort there. With 3 white lights. Well done, Mitch. Next up, we've got Glenn Spooner with 212.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded for Glenn.
Come on, mate. Come on. Yeah, come on. Get up! Good squat.
What a grind. 3 white lights, it's a good lift. Next up, we've got 257.5 kilos on the bar for Simon. And the bar is loaded for Simon. we've got 3 white lights. Amazing work, Simon. Now we have 5 minutes. Now we've got a 5-minute break while Group B sets up. So that means Group A sets up. Group B. Woody. This means that coaches have a 5-minute warning, have 2-minute warning for changing first attempt selections for bench.
What's your name, sorry? Sorry,
Our lovely referees today are Jackie, Lolita, coming all the way from Darwin, and Katrina, our local Melburnian referee. And Jackie's from Cairns. I was just in Cairns at the beginning of July. It was great. I did not go to the gym when I was there. I went to the brewery.
Iron strength, people.
Yeah.
Iron strength.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll be there.
We've got 2 minutes until lifting begins. That means that first attempt selections can no longer be changed for bench press from Group B. Yeah. And we've got 1 minute until lifting begins. We've got Ophelia, Genevieve, Irene, Ingrid, Shakira, Annie, Jessica, Jasmine, Haley, and Megan. Ophelia is going to be starting off this group with the 25 kilo bench press. And we've got a 10-second warning. We're just missing Jackie, our referee from Cairns. Oh, there she is. She grabbed a snack. Smart lady. All right. Is the bar loaded? And we've got 3 white lights for Ophelia. Next up, we've got Genevieve with 27.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights. Well done, Genevieve. Next up, we've got Irene with 32.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. Jackie, we need a light. And we've got 3 white lights. Well done, Irene. Next up, we've got Ingrid with 32.5 kilos on the bar, and the bar is loaded. And that's a good lift with 3 white lights for Ingrid. Next up, we've got Shakira, and the bar is loaded with 32.5 kilos on the bar. And we've got 3 white lights for Shakira. Next up is Annie Coleman. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights for Annie. Next up, we've got 35 kilos on the bar for Jessica. The bar is loaded. And it's a good lift with 3 white lights for Jessica. Next up, we have 37.5 kilos on the bar for Jasmine. The bar is loaded. And we have 3 white lights for Jasmine. That's a good lift. Next up, we have Haley. And the bar is loaded. And we've got 2 red lights. That's unfortunately a no lift. And I believe that's for up and down motion on the bar. So that's for the start command, jumping the start command. Next up, we've got Megan with 60 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded. Well done, Megan. All right, next up we have Ophelia again with 27.5 kilos on the bar. That's a 2.5 kilo jump. Ophelia, the bar is loaded for you. And we've got 3 white lights. It's a good lift, Ophelia. Next up, we have Genevieve with 30 kilos on the bar. Another 2.5 kilo jump from her first attempt. The bar is loaded. And it's a good lift with 3 white lights. Next, we have Ingrid with 35 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. And we've got a good lift with 3 white lights. Shakira is up next with 35 kilos on the bar, and the bar is loaded. And we've got a good lift for Shakira with 3 white lights. Annie is lifting next with 35 kilos on the bar, and the bar is loaded for her. Another good lift from Annie with 3 white lights. Next up, we have Irene lifting 37.5 kilos. The bar is loaded. And 3 white lights again for Irene. Well done. Next up, with the same weight, 37.5, we have Jessica. The bar is loaded. Well done, Jessica. It's a good lift. 3 white lights. Next up, we have Jasmine with 37.5 kilo, with 40 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded. And it's a good lift with 3 white lights. With 40 kilos on the bar again, we've got Haley, and the bar is loaded. Nice work, Haley. That's a good lift. With 3 white lights. Next up, we've got Megan with 62.5 kilos on the bar.
Go, Megan.
The bar is loaded. Come on, Megan. Good struggle. But that's a no lift for Megan with 3 red lights. Thank you. Next up, we've got Ophelia again. We're back at the top with 30 kilos on the bar. The bar is not centered. The bar is loaded. Nice try, Ophelia. Unfortunately, that's a no lift. But good work. Next up, with 32.5 kilos on the bar, we have Genevieve. Genevieve, the bar is loaded for you. Yay! And it's a good lift with 3 white lights for Genevieve. Next up, we've got Ingrid with 37.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. Good work, Ingrid. 3 white lights, good lift. Nice work. Next up, we have Shakira with 37.5 kilos on the bar. Lolita? Oh, okay. The bar is loaded, Shakira. And we have 3 white lights for Shakira. Good work. With 37.5 kilos on the bar again, we have Annie up next. And the bar is loaded. And it's a good lift with 3 white lights for Annie. Next up is Irene, and she's going to have 40 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. What a grind. Unfortunately, it's a no lift, but what a solid effort. Is that for up, down? It's a no lift because the bar actually moved down as it was moving up, unfortunately. But that does not discount the effort. Great job. Next up, we have Jessica with 40 kilos on the bar, and the bar is loaded. Solid effort. Good work, Jessica, but unfortunately that's a no lift. Solid effort. Next up, we have Jasmine with 42.5 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded. Good work, Jasmine. Unfortunately, that's no lift, but great effort. Megan is not taking her second turn, or third turn. So now we're swapping to group A. Sorry? Oh. Apologies. First, we've got Haley with 45 kilos on the bar. Lolita? The bar is loaded. Oh, no, no. Unfortunately, that's a no lift, Haley, but good work. Now we've got Group A going. So the first bench press we're going to have from Group A is Courtney with 57.5 kilos on the bar. Courtney's going to be followed by Marion, Caroline, Darwin, Mitch, James, Mike, Glenn, and Simon. The bar is loaded for you, Courtney. A nice opener for you, Courtney. With 3 white lights, it's a good lift. The same weight at 57.5 kilos is going to be on the bar from Marion, our second lifter from Group A. The bar is loaded. And that's 3 white lights, a good lift from Marion. Next up, we have Caroline, and she's going to be lifting 60 kilos for her first bench press attempt. The bar is loaded. What a nice bench press. Good work. That's a good lift. 3 white lights. Next up, we've got Darwin with an opening attempt of 95 kilos for his bench press. The bar is loaded. And that's 3 white lights. A good lift for Darwin. Well done. Up next, we have Mitch with 102.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded.
Come on.
And that's no lift. 2 red lights. What was the reason? When you bench press, we really need to make sure that we keep our heels down. That was the reason. Those heels come up, it's counted as a no lift. Next up, with 125 kilos on the bar, we have James. James is followed by Mike, Glenn, and Simon. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights for James. Well done. For his first attempt, Mike is going to be lifting 130 kilos. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights. It's a good lift for Mike. Next up, we have Glenn. Glenn is lifting 145 kilos. The bar is loaded. 3 white lights for his opener. Well done, Glenn. Next up, we have Simon lifting in the equipped group with 172.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. Unfortunately, that's 3 red lights, but solid effort. We're back to the top of our group with Marion. This time, she's going up 2.5 kilos to 60 for a second bench press attempt. The bar is loaded for you, Marion. Well done, Marion. That's a good lift with 2 white lights. Next up, we have Courtney with 62.5 kilos on the bar. Courtney's making a 5 kilo jump from her first attempt. The bar is loaded. Well done, Courtney. That's 3 white lights. A good lift. Next up, we've got Darwin taking a 5 kilo jump from 95 kilos to 100 kilos. Oh, my mistake. We have Caroline with 65 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. And that's a good lift with 3 white lights. Well done. Now we have 100 kilos on the bar for Darwin. The bar is loaded. Elbows, elbows. What an effort. It's a good lift with 2 white lights. Next up, we've got Mitch with 107.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights. Well done, Mitch. Next up, we have James with 132.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. And we've got 3 white lights for a good lift from James Dudley. Next up, we have Mike Elms with 135 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. What a grind. And we've got 3 white lights from Mike. Next up, we have Glenn Spooner at 150 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded.
Go Spoon. Come on, Spoon. Up. Come on. Come on. Punch.
What a grind. And we've got 2 red lights, unfortunately. That's a no lift. That was for downward motion of the bar on its way up. Next up, we've got Simon with 175 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. There we go. And we've got 3 white lights for Simon. Well done. We're back to the start of our group with Marion jumping 2.5 kilos to 62.5 kilograms on the bar. The bar is loaded. What a fight. So it's a good lift with 2 white lights. The side coach says the bum came up a bit, but we still have 2 white lights, so it's still a good lift. Next up, we have Courtney with 65 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. What a fight. It's a no lift, unfortunately, but amazing effort. Next up, we've got Caroline with 67.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. A good fight, but it's a no lift. Next up, we've got Mitch with 110 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded.
Good.
And it's a good lift with 3 white lights. Amazing. Next up, we've got James with 140 kilos on the bar. James is taking a 7.5 kilo jump. The bar is loaded. Jackie? Yeah, perfect. 3 white lights. Well done, James. Next up, we've got Glenn Spooner with 155 kilos on the bar. Lolita? The bar is loaded. Does Glenn know that he is lifting? Ah, okay. Okay. Aw. Time. So next up, we've got Simon with 182.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded for you, Simon. Amazing. Wow. And we've got a good lift with 2 white lights. Now we have a 5-minute break. Now we've got a 5-minute break before deadlift start for Group B. This means that coaches have 2 minutes to change the attempt selection for the deadlift. Coaches, you can no longer make attempt changes for opening attempts for the girls in Group B. Oh. Just figuring out what to, I guess, can they lift with 10 kilo plates?
Oh, I see what you mean. I think it is doing.
All right, I think we're going to have a bit of a delay starting. We just need to figure out how we can get these 10 kilo plates to sit a bit higher. Yeah. I volunteer. I do not volunteer. Nathan, you need the eggplant emoji. All right, we're just going to sit those plates on the ground. And we're ready to start. So we're waiting for one more referee. So for this group, we've got all the ladies again. Genevieve, Ophelia, Shakira, Haley, Annie, Irene, Ingrid, Jessica, Jasmine, and Megan. I wonder if we're going to have any girls going without their shirts, since we're allowed to do that now. I hope so. That's true. It is a bit cold, but whatever. So Genevieve's up first with 50 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded. We're ready to start. Come on, Genevieve. And we've got a Good lift with 3 white lights. Well done, Genevieve. Ophelia's up next with 55 kilos on the bar. Deadlifts are always my favorite to watch. We're going to clean the bar off for you girls. All right, the bar is loaded, Ophelia. A good little pop there. Well done, Ophelia. And we've got 3 white lights. Well done. Next up, with 65 kilos on the bar, we've got Shakira. Shakira, we want to see you put your hips into this one. Oh, they don't lie. They're not allowed to lie here. The bar is loaded. Nice one, Shakira. Judges. We have 3 white lights. Well done, Shakira. Haley's up next with 70 kilos on the bar. We just want to make sure those plates are on there really tightly for you, Haley. And the bar is loaded. Come on, Haley. A very easy first attempt. Well done. 3 white lights. It's a good lift. With 70 kilos on the bar again, we've got Annie up next. Come on, Annie. The bar is loaded. Easy. Well done, ladies. 3 white lights. It's a good lift. Next up, we've got Irene with 75 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded, Irene. What a strong opener. Well done. Katrina? And it's 3 white lights. Amazing, girls. Next up, we've got Ingrid. The bar is loaded. Very nice work. Ingrid with 3 white lights. Great job. Next up, we have Jessica with 75 kilos as well. We need to make sure that those plates are on there really tightly. Jackie's doing his best. Thank you, Jackie. The bar is loaded. Come on, Jessica. A strong first attempt. 3 white lights, it's a good lift. With 75 kilos once again, we've got Jasmine up next, and the bar is loaded. Solid work. Jackie? And we've got 3 white lights for Jasmine. Well done, ladies. Next up, we've got Genevieve with 55 kilos on that bar. For her second attempt, Genevieve is going up 5 kilos from the green plates to the yellow ones. Those plates are on there real tight. Well done. Genevieve, the bar is loaded. A pretty solid second attempt, and it's 3 white lights. Very well done, Genevieve. Ophelia's next with 62.5 kilos on the bar. Nope. You have to put the yellow one. The yellow one has to go back on. Yay. All right, Ophelia, the bar is loaded. Yeah! Well done, Ophelia! Amazing. More than her body weight, everyone. 3 white lights, great lift. Shakira is next with 70 kilos on the bar. $70. The bar is loaded. Come on, Shakira. Yay, very good. 3 white lights, a good lift. Annie's up next with 75 kilos on the bar. We're going from blue plates to red plates. The bar is loaded for you, Annie. Come on. And a very fast second attempt, which is a good lift for Annie with 3 white lights. Haley's up next with 77.5 kilos. That's 7.5 kilo jump for her. Amazing, Haley. The bar is loaded, Haley. Very well done. 3 white lights, great lift, Haley. Now we're getting to the 80 kilos with Jasmine next. The bar is loaded for you, Jasmine. And we've got 2 white lights. So it's a good lift. Next up, with 82.5 kilos on the bar, we've got Irene. Come on, the bar is loaded. Very quick. 3 white lights, good lift, Irene. With 82.5 kilos on the bar, again, we've got Ingrid. The bar is loaded. Come on, Ingrid. Very well done. Solid deadlift. 3 white lights, it's a good lift. With 85 kilos on the bar, we have Jessica up next. The bar is loaded. Well done, Jessica. 3 white lights, good lift. All right, we've got all good lifts so far for these amazing young ladies. Let's keep it going. I see a 90 kilo attempt selection. That's pretty impressive. We're really going to cheer for you for this round, girls. Our first lift for the 3rd round is Genevieve with 62.5 kilos. Lolita. Lolita? Yeah. The bar is loaded. Come on, Genevieve. Woo! Yes! Well done. More than your body weight. Great work. Next up, with 67.5 kilos on the bar, we have Ophelia. It was a good lift with 3 white lights. Hey, what are you doing to me? The bar is loaded. Come on, Ophelia. keep going, keep going. Yeah! Well done, girl. 3 white lights. That was more than 10 kilos, more than her body weight. Great work. Next up, we have Shakira with 77.5 kilos. That is a 7.5 kilo jump from her last attempt. And this is 7 kilos more than her body weight. Come on, Shakira. We're just going to get all these plates on here for you. The bar is loaded. Come on, Shakira. Chest up, chest up. Wow, good job. 3 white lights. Amazing work. You're such a legend, Shakira. Another 7.5 kilo jump. We have Annie up next with 82.5 kilos on the bar. This is 21.5 kilos more than she weighs. The bar is loaded for you, Annie. So fast. 3 white lights. A great lift for you, Annie. Next up, we've got Jasmine with 85 kilos on the bar. Jasmine's making a 5 kilo jump from her last attempt. The bar is loaded. Come on, Jasmine. You got this. Oh, sweet. And that's 2 white lights. Well done, Jasmine. Good lift. Next up, we've got Haley. Haley is also going to be lifting 85 kilos. The bar is loaded for you. A really quick deadlift. 3 white lights. Great work. Next up, we've got Ingrid. Ingrid is doing a 5 kilo jump as well at 87.5 kilos on the bar. Nathan's cleaning the bar for you. The bar is loaded. Come on, Ingrid. Too easy. Well done. 3 white lights. Good lift. We've got our first 90 kilo attempt of the night with Irene. The bar is loaded for you. Come on, Irene. think she surprised herself at the top. Great work. So we've got 2 white lights. It's a good lift. Next up, with our second 90 kilo attempt, is Jessica. This is nearly 40 kilos more than she weighs. The bar is loaded. Come on, Jessica. Well done. And we've got 3 white lights. Amazing, ladies. Yeah, the girls. Now we have Group A. In this group, we have Courtney starting us off with 127.5 kilos. Courtney is going to be followed by Caroline, Marion, then Darwin, James, Mitch, Simon, Mike, and Glenn. The bar is loaded. Come on, Courtney. And we've got 3 white lights. It's a good lift. Next up, we have 132 kilos on the bar for Caroline Schiller. And that's 132.5 kilos. The bar is loaded. A really nice first attempt with 3 white lights. Good lift. Next up, we've got Marion with 152.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. Nice. 3 white lights, good lift. Next up, we have Darwin. Darwin is lifting 180 kilos for his first deadlift attempt. The bar is loaded. Come on, Darwin. Very nice. 3 white lights. Did anyone notice his leopard print shoes? They're pretty excellent. I think they will serve him well today. James is up next with 185 kilos on the bar. All right, the bar is loaded. Three white lights, a very nice first deadlift. Next up, we have Mitch. Mitch is deadlifting 227.5 kilos. Oh. The bar is loaded. Come on, Mitch. A very easy first attempt. Three white lights, good lift. Great work. Simon is up next, our equipped deadlifter, and he is going to put 230 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded, Simon. Beautiful. And we've got three white lights. Good lift. Next up, we have Mike. Mike is deadlifting 232.5 for his first attempt. The bar is loaded for you. A very nice first attempt with three white lights. Good lift. Next up, we've got Glenn Spooner with 240 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. What a solid deadlift. Three white lights, good lift. We've had some really nice first deadlifts. Courtney is up next with 137 kilos on the bar. 137.5. That's a 10 kilo jump from her first attempt. We have a judge who fell out of her chair, but is safe and sound and back in it. We're all on the edge of our seats. The bar is loaded for you, Courtney. A nice second attempt. 3 white lights. Good lift, Courtney. Next up, we have Caroline, who is going to attempt 145 kilos for second deadlift. The bar is loaded. Katrina? 3 white lights. Good lift, Caroline. Next up, we've got Marion with 160 kilos on the bar. That's a 7.5 kilo jump. The bar is loaded.
Look it out.
Amazing. 3 white lights. Good lift. You are my hero. Next up, we have Darwin with 197.5 kilos on the bar. The bar is loaded. A very patient deadlift with 3 white lights. Good lift. Amazing, Darwin. Next up, we have James, also at 197.5 kilos on the bar. And that bar is loaded. Three white lights, good lift. Very nice deadlift. Next up, we have Mitch with a 12.5 kilo jump to 240 kilos. The bar is loaded.
Come on. Easy.
Katrina. And we've got 3 white lights, a good lift. A pretty easy second attempt. Next up, with 242.5 kilos on the bar, is Mike Elms. The bar is loaded. Yes. Nice work. And 3 white lights. Good lift. Amazing. Next, we have a 20-kilo jump for Simon with 230 kilos on the bar. 250, if I said 230. From 230 to 250. Come on, Simon. All right, the bar is loaded. Wow. And that is 3 white lights. Good lift. Well done. Next, we have Glenn Spooner with 255 kilos on the bar. That's a 15-kilo jump from his first attempt. Lolita, the bar is loaded. What a nice deadlift. 3 white lights, good lift. Amazing. And we have another set of perfect, good lifts. So let's see if we can keep it going. We're going to have another 10-kilo jump for Courtney. She's going from 137.5 kilos to 147.5 for her last attempt in deadlifts. The bar is loaded. Come on, Courtney. A valiant attempt. Nice try. 3 red lights. Next up, with 152.5 kilos on the bar, we have Caroline. This is a 7.5 kilo jump from her last attempt. We're going to make sure that bar is spick and span. The bar is loaded. Come on, Caroline. Wow. 3 white lights, good lift. Very good. Next up, we have Marion with 162.5 kilos on the bar. That's a 2.5 kilo jump. The bar is loaded. Come on, Marion.
Yes. Hips through. Hips, 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 hips.
Wow. You're amazing, Marion. 3 white lights. Good lift. Next up, we have James with 205 kilos on the bar. This is a 7.5 kilo jump from his last attempt. The bar is loaded. Come on, James. What a nice deadlift. 3 white lights, an excellent belt flip. Great work. Next up, we have Darwin with 210 kilos on the bar. Darwin with his leopard skin print shoes, or leopard print shoes. The bar is loaded. Got it off the floor with 3 red lights, no lift. Nice try, Darwin. Good effort. Next up, with 250 kilos on the bar, that's a 7.5 kilo jump from his last attempt, is Mike Elms. The bar is loaded. Come on, Mike.
Yes. Come on. Yes. Hips.
Amazing. Good work. 3 white lights. Good lift.
Yay.
250 kilos. With 250 kilos again, we have Mitch up next. We're just going to clean that bar off first. The bar is loaded. Come on, Mitch.
Easy. Hips.
Very nice. 3 white lights. Good lift. Amazing. I'm so impressed. Next up, with a 5 kilo jump, we have Simon, our equipped deadlifter. All right, the bar is loaded. Come on, Simon! Come on! An amazing attempt. Unfortunately, no lift, but all of the effort. We've got Glenn up next. Glenn Spooner. I really want to make a spooning joke. So he's going to be deadlifting 260 kilos for his 3rd attempt. The bar is loaded. Come on, Glenn. Amazing. 3 white lights. 260 kilos. Well done. Winks all round. Great work. Thank you, judges.